Hello everyone, my name is Anastasia and I introduce you Mersin Real Estate Agency. And today is weekend, so I'm resting a little bit in the city center of Mersin on the main front. And as you can see, I'm having fun. And today, actually, I have a little speech for you about opportunities what Mersin can give you instead of other really popular regions in Turkey, as known as Istanbul, Izmir, Bodrum, Antalya and Alanya. And I'll show you the difference between Mersin and between these other 5 cities. And actually, I will not say it's all of these cities are bad and you don't have to go there. Of course it's not true. There are great cities with great history and legacies, historical, monumental and ever more. But I want to talk to you from the side of families, from the side of city which has really calm and cozy life. And we will start with the greatest city in all the world, Istanbul. Let's get started. So let's talk about Istanbul first. Istanbul is a city with a great legacy, of course. Blue Mosque, Saint Sophia Cathedral, and more and more and more, even like 3 seas all around the Istanbul. But the city is really crowded. It's a huge megapolis with 10 million people living there. And actually, I was lived in Istanbul. It was in my last videos. Please follow me and look at them. So, as I said, I lived in Istanbul, and it was really hard because there are a really expensive life, really expensive prices for rent. I cannot talk even about apartments, like buy an apartment, because it's almost impossible if you are not a billionaire. And it's really expensive. It's really huge city. And even more, I want to say there are really dangerous neighborhoods where entrance for tourists are forbidden. And if you are not a city person, not a nightlife person, not really enthusiastic person, it's really hard to live there, because it's all about Istanbul, traffic, really crowded, 10 million people, and it's really hard to live there, especially if you are new here and you know no one here, and you are trying to find your place in life, in the world. It's really hard to live there because you will have a lot of challenges, and it was for me, and I failed actually. That's why I choose another place. I choose Mersin, just because to start a new life, more calm life, more family life. And I love Istanbul with all my heart, but only like a tourist for now. And I think it's good decision, because if you are in Istanbul without anyone, it's really hard to survive with all of this expensive prices, expensive shops and everything, expensive rent, and you don't know Turkish. It's really hard to survive. You have to fight there. Every day is a fight. So yeah, that's why Istanbul is really challenge. It's a really challenged city, despite it's really beautiful city with great historical legacies, with great views and everything. But if you are not ready for this, it's not a place for living. And next position will be Bodrum. Okay, so why not Bodrum? Why Mersin? I want to tell you actually that Bodrum is the city of high standards. There are one of the best hotels in the whole Turkey, five-star hotels, all inclusive, really rich. People are going there for their vacation, and of course, at the hotels, at the properties are really luxurious. Actually, they're luxuries even when there's no need about this. If you want just a small apartment, or for summer vacation, or a small villa, and I don't know anything else, just for a vacation, or you want to try to live here in Turkey, and it's really, really luxurious. It's really expensive. Actually, it's even more expensive than it should be, just because it's the city of high standards. And not even I am saying this. A lot of real estate agents are saying about this, talking about this with their customers. So that's why I want to tell you about this more. The Bodrum is a really nice city, really nice, but as I said, really luxurious and pretty expensive, more expensive than it should be. That's why I don't recommend you to stay here, to live here, because you will pay for everything, for every single breath, if you're here in Bodrum. And it's more about luxury vacation if you have a honeymoon, or you have some, big anniversary, or you want to celebrate your birthday in really atmospheric, in really luxurious place. So the Bodrum is for you. If you have so much money that you don't even know how to spend it, Bodrum is the best place. But if you don't want some luxury thing, if you want a usual normal life, I think it's not about this. It's more about the view from the outside, that you can handle it, you can let you live in this pretty rich life. It's more Bodrum, if it would be a person, it would be Donald Trump as well, for sure. I'm pretty sure about it. Please comment down below what you think about Bodrum. Have you been there, and is it true for you or not? Please comment down below. And next station is Antalya and Alanya, and why it's not for a good life. So let's talk about Antalya and Alanya, two the most famous, I guess, after the Istanbul, of course, cities. And actually, I was in Alanya. I had a vacation there, and of course, it's a mountain views. It's a really nice, amazing Black Sea. It's a service of the all hotels, what you can find there. But there is the thing. Alanya as well as Antalya are located close to the sea, and these cities are almost all of the land size of the cities is on the road, on the main front on the sea. So if you want to buy a property with the sea views close to the sea, you don't want to go on a bus to go swimming on the beaches, it's a problem because there are a lot of restaurants, a lot of night bars, a lot of nightclubs all over the road. And if you are with family, it's really hard to have a nice rest in the night, because everyone like is a little bit drunk, everyone is having fun, and they're like screaming, dancing, singing and everything like this. So if you're a family, it's pretty hard to live in Antalya and Alanya. Of course, comparing to the Mersin, there are a lot of schools with only English, a lot of schools with only Russian, and for now, it's really developed city. That's what I want to say. It's really developed cities, Antalya and Alanya. But the main point of my speech is that if you want to live in a really calm place, Antalya and Alanya are too loud for this, because everyone is going on the bachelor's party, you know, they're on really nice, there are a lot of beautiful big ships with parties, with nightclub there, a lot of nightlife. If you're young and wild and free, it's a perfect place for you guys. But if you want something a little bit more calm, a little bit more quiet, it's not a better place to live here. And yeah, and we are going to the last but not least, and actually my favorite city, Izmir. Okay, and last but not least, city Izmir. It's also developed city, and there are also a lot of foreigners are living there for residence permit, for usual regular opportunities. And actually, as I said, this is my favorite of these five, because it's a really small city, really nice city, but also developed. And there are also a lot of tourists are going there. And actually, I went there, but I can say that it's really nice because of the atmosphere, because it's small city, it's not so crowded as for now is it in Alanya or Antalya. And of course, it's not like Istanbul at all. But it's also like Bodrum, it's all about high standards and really expensive prices, because when I was interested in prices for apartments, I was really surprised for 1+1, and it was like too much for me. And there are no excavations, it's not really popular for developers. uh, almost every developer has a building in Mersin, for example, but I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the seismic safety, but it's not so popular to build some complexes for living, new complexes with all infrastructure, you know, with swimming pools, with barbecue areas and everything like this. It has only hotels or all secondary housing. That's why I think it's not really good, because actually it looks like that you don't have a choice. You have to choose from what you have now, and that's all. You don't need to wait for like 2 years or a year and a half and get your apartment of a dream. You can take only what is already built. Yeah, and I hope you like it, my little speak talk for today. And as I said, I want to remind you, I don't want to say all of these 5 cities are bad and you don't have to go or live there. If you like these cities, why not? I'm not a judge. I don't judge anyone. If you like it, okay, but it was my opinion. It was my suggest for you, if you're a family or if you want a calm life, it's better for me to live in Mersin. And of course, if you're an investor, it's much better to buy an apartment in Mersin, because for now I always say to all my customers is Mersin, region Mersin is one of the most prospective areas in the whole Turkey, and in the end of the excavation you will have a double price of your apartment if it's for investing. So that's why I like Mersin, because of the really nice nature, really soft climate, amazing opportunities for ski resort in winter, and amazing sandy beaches in summer. And of course it's not developed. Of course it's not developed. I'm not gonna lie, but it's developing, and in a few years, maybe in 5 years, it will be like a new really good megapolis, because it started like 2 years ago, and after 2 years, trust me guys, it's really changed. It's really changed. The city is just has it has a new face. It has a new face. A lot of people are coming from the whole Turkey to buy an apartment. Not only tourists are here, Turkish people are going buying, because it's really perspective. It's really perspective. It's developing, and it has all the opportunities you want. It has schools. It has I don't know, even universities, really good universities. I want to go in next year in one of this. And I love the city because people are not used to tourists. They're trying to help you. They're not gonna lie to you or trying to make some money on you. It's not about Mersin at all. And they're really helpful, and that's why I love Mersin. It's cozy, for now it's developing, and it has great future. And for now, that's it for today. That's it what I want to tell you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please like and subscribe, and comment down below what you think about all of these 5 cities and what do you think about Mersin. Thank you for watching. Remember guys, we don't help you to buy a house, we help you to buy a dream. And see you in the next videos.